What's up, Capricorn? This your girl Queen J. What they saying program. Oh, well, maybe I need to get to the program. But anyways, this your girl Queen J. What they saying tarot. So the program. Thanks for choosing my channel, and thanks for viewing my channel. Thanks to all the subscribers that's been rocking and rolling with me. This is a channel where we grow together. My name is Queen J. By the way, nice to meet you. So right before I had jumped into y'all message, I don't know, maybe somebody might be dealing with a sexual addiction. Cause I heard peaches and cream. Never thought I would have been addicted to you. I needed I needed you that I'm feeding it. So I don't know if somebody needs somebody and feel like they fiending for somebody, or they just had sex with somebody and ain't thought they was gonna get addicted. Then I heard that CeeLo Green. I remember when I almost lost my mind. So it'd be like I remember when when I almost lost my mind. Uh think twice when having fun. You think you in control. So I don't know if a person was out having fun and they learned the lesson from before and was like, shit, I remember a time when I almost lost my mind. Shit. Somebody thinking you crazy, but shit, you looking at their ass like shit, you think I'm crazy, but I think you crazy because shit, you still out here doing the same shit or whatever the case may be, doing shit, having fun, having a good ass time and shit, but you ain't really learning no lesson. This could be you or somebody else. But they say, see how you're looking at it. See how y'all looking at the situation. Some of y'all trying to make a way, cartwheel through some shit. So either way it goes, some of y'all trying to make a way through some shit regardless. I don't know if y'all trying to cartwheel y'all way out of motherfucking situation, dealing with a female that all she sex with you is like when I wake up in the morning, smell of good of breakfast mama used to make. I don't know. Maybe you leaving the situation uh where you remember when a motherfucker almost made you lose your mind. Shit. Let's see. You or them. Now you sitting back looking at everybody while everybody having fun playing games and shit. So maybe you the one leaving the situation because you realizing that shit, you the awakened one in the situation. You got the motherfucking juice. While these motherfuckers sitting around getting drunk and having fun and shit and doing all kind of crazy shit, you sitting back like I remember when I was the same motherfucker. I remember when I was in the position doing the same shit that you doing, but shit, it's in the past now. I can only say I remember when. So these people still out engaging in the same shit. So you trying to find ways to either get away from that, especially if motherfuckers saying that you the awakened one, so you got to think about it. You gonna have this light shining around you. You get what I'm saying? So motherfuckers gonna want to come in trying to show love to you now. Shit, they remember when you was the crazy motherfucker out there, but shit, now that you done got your shit together and shit, done got your mind right, had to leave that hoe alone to get my mind right. Shit, you getting the juice, you getting your heart and your mind right. Shit. Can you get your mind right if you don't get your heart right? I mean, in order for you to get your mind right and your heart right, shit, you gonna have to leave some shit alone that ain't right in order for you to get some keys to some shit, the wisdom and knowledge. That's why I said somebody sitting back, looking back at a situation where they could remember when. Goddamn, they used to do the same dumbass shit, but they had to heal from situations and shit like that. When they was out with different women, one minute they in, the next minute they out. You get what I'm saying? People got to heal from situations like that. Yeah, that ain't healthy for them. Yeah. Um, looks can be deceiving, so maybe people would look for people. They would look for what they wanted from people for what was on the outside. So what you showed them and shit like that. So maybe somebody was out in the world doing crazy shit and attracted a good one. So they didn't know that, oh, the difference between me and you. Yeah, the difference between me and you. Like, uh Shit, looks can be deceiving. Shit, you can bite into an apple and that bitch can be brown on the inside. Shit, you can bite into an apple and that bitch can be good on the inside. Shit, you never know what you're gonna get. What they say, life is like a box of chocolate. You never know which one you gonna get. Yeah, you gotta be a fucking free spirit in order to figure out what it is that you really want and what it is that you really need. What you really want. Yeah, that DMS goddamn. Yeah, it's time for you to sweep some shit the fuck out. Like you gotta realize that shit when you grow and change, goddamn shit, everybody ain't gonna be able to go with you. Some motherfuckers got to stay. Some motherfuckers got to stay. They can't go. You remember when you was out in the crowd doing shit and you used to brush it up under the fucking rug and act like shit wasn't going on. Excuse me. You like some more sage in this motherfucker. You remember when you used to just brush shit under the rug and I ain't really give a fuck about the important shit in the world. Like back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. So I don't know. I remember way back when, I don't know, back in the day. Back in the day, yeah. You remember back in the day when shit ain't really matter, where you could just go out and kick the shit and have fun, goddamn. When times wasn't as hard as it is now, shit. A lot of the shit you could do back in the day, you can't do right now. So a lot of shit you used to brush under the fucking rug, you realizing shit, I can't goddamn be brushing shit up under the fucking rug. Goddamn, when it's trash, you got to pick that shit up and take it out. Can't just fucking leave that shit sitting around, goddamn. Or you gonna have some problems. Yeah. Especially if you ain't following your intuition and your spirit where it's guiding you with. Especially if you fighting temptations and you know back in the day, you when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, so you accepting reality and realizing that shit, I ain't as young as I used to be at. It was one point in time I ain't give a fuck about growing up and having responsibility, so it could be two different scenarios. Some people waking the fuck up and realizing that, okay, shit, I ain't no kid no motherfucking more, I got to grow the fuck up. Shit. And it's some people out here that's realized that shit, I'm as young as I choose to fucking feel. So it's some people that feel like they don't have to wake up and they can just do this shit every day. And another one, yeah, they just do this shit every motherfucking day. Like whatever shit, wherever the party at, that's where I'm going type shit. So you got some people, I feel like it's divided. Some people waking up and some people that ain't waking the fuck up. They'll rather go back to the shit that they used to. Well, they say don't go chasing waterfalls, stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. So some people don't want to change. They so used to living a certain lifestyle, they don't want to change shit about it. Shit. That's why it's hard for them to build new foundations because they so used to living in the old one. Shit. What they say in school, they used to say in school, keep change, change. What you gonna keep and what you got to change? Goddamn, I could have swore it was keep change, change. So that means you got to keep one motherfucking thing and you had to change two. Yeah. So it went from you trying to go back to a situation that you no longer fit in, but the foundation's still the same, but the energy changed. You knew you had to get rid of this shit, but then some people, shit, some people getting rid of it and realizing, and some people realizing it's still going back to the same shit. Yeah. It's way shit grow. Shit, wherever the wind blows. So this person goes wherever the wind blows. So say for instance they in a situation with somebody and ain't shit growing. They gonna go to the situation where some shit is fucking growing. Yeah. So shit, the question is which way you gonna go? You gonna get on the spiritual motherfucking path, or you gonna keep doing what it is that you see everybody else doing because you remember back in the day when you was young, you not a kid anymore. Which way? I mean, shit, you waking up or you going back to sleep? Shit, let's go night night, nigga. Everybody go night night. Shit, it's the time that you're supposed to be combing through shit to actually see what it is that you're trying to do in motherfucking life, what it is you need to fix, what it is you got to motherfucking keep change, goddamn. Yeah, you ain't got time to be playing games with motherfuckers and shit. Stop playing games, y'all. It's about that money you making. Yeah. Motherfuckers playing games, but they don't realize all the steps it takes to get to where you need to be. People rather play games and take the steps in life to grow. They'll rather go back where they came from because it's easier to get there. They more familiar than moving forward, learning new grounds, new territory and shit. When it's easier for them to go back where they been through, where they more familiar and they know how shit work. That's like you staying in the same city for forever. You stay in the same city for forever, you gonna know every back road, side street, whatever the case may be. So you got some people running back to what they used to. So which one you is? You the one that's running back to what you used to, or you the person that's sitting here realizing that you waking up and you ain't a kid no more? You can't be attached to all the toxic ass energies and shit that's around you when you supposed to be the high vibing one. Cause you gotta understand shit. The same shit that you around can make you sick. So like if you still constantly doing the same shit, you want to stay in familiar places and all this other shit, still doing the same things or whatever, the same shit can make you sick. But after a while, you get immune to shit. So, are you getting becoming immune to having the same shit, or you trying to invest into your future and bury new seeds and harvest on new grounds? You get what I'm saying? Step on new territories, mark new territories. You get what I'm saying? You here for a short time, not a long time. Yeah. Are you gonna be the one that's sitting here letting people distract you from what it is that you're supposed to be focused on? Or you going to follow your motherfucking dreams? Which one is it? I feel like it's divided. Yeah, are you gonna just sit around? Time waits for no motherfucking one. Let's get some energy cards out. Yeah. Spiritual purpose, trying to figure out where it is that you need to be in life, where you supposed to be going. You get what I'm saying? Being around like-minded people so you can be able to build your vessel to be used. Shit, you got to be able to be around people like that. If you around people that's spiritually elevating, eventually like we live in the world of vibrations and frequencies, so you got to understand that you can feel the vibration when something is bad, you can feel the vibration with something that's good, you can feel the change and the shift in the environment around you when things is going on. So if you around people that's trying to figure out what their spiritual purpose is, and you on the same train, you don't think that the support from the people around you, your ancestors, your spirit guides, higher power, etc., is going to allow you to be able to get where you need to be spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But at the end of the day, the option is open to you. But the same way the option is open to you to be a awakened individual, once you awaken, you can't unsee shit. So that means that you got to understand that you are gonna be around people that's gonna have hidden tactics and manipulators and shit like that. People that's deceptive and shit. But the goal is for you not to turn into this motherfucker and for you to be able to use your discernment to be able to decipher like the difference. You get what I'm saying? The door to personal healing and happiness. So everybody got a story, everybody got a testimony, nobody's perfect. You get what I'm saying? So that means that in life, in order for you to be truly happy, you have to go through a phase of healing to be able to replenish your stuff and stuff like that. So that means when you go through the phase of replenishing yourself, the doors to personal healing and happiness opens for you. Shit. New beginnings, births. People could be pregnant or shit, having babies or finding out that they might be having a baby on the way. However the shoe fits. Some of y'all might be thinking about getting those creative juices flowing, like whatever it is that you creative with. Could be movie, song, you could be a rapper, artist, writing poetry, books, or whatever. This is the time for you to either birth something in the physical, cause shit, you could person, place, a thing. Shit, because if you birth a person, okay, that's bringing life to the world. Place, shit, you building a foundation. A thing, shit, it's something growing. You get what I'm saying? So, shit, what is you trying to produce? Shit, a partnership, business deal, sales, a new home, new job, shit, contracts, marriage, legal commitments and shit. So shit, you gotta understand that shit is available to you. You just gotta be able to shit pick a side, goddamn. Man holding the coin. So somebody out here that's just solely focused on money. Shit. You gotta make a decision. Shit. All of that com- comes with incorporating things into your daily life. So that means like money make the world go around, but you gotta understand there's two sides. So okay, when the world spin, one side gonna be dark, so it could be nighttime over here, daylight somewhere else. So you gotta understand that okay, you don't have time to waste because it's deceitful people around the world, it's good people around the world. So you got to make a decision what path you gonna go on, because either way it go, you still gonna run across the same type of people. But on one side, with it being divided, okay, you running with the same people that you trying to get away from, and you can't get off of that track. So you making it harder for yourself to make a decision of where you need to be, because you mingling with the same low vibe and energy. But spirit's still with you on that path as well. And then you on another track of okay, making a decision whether you want to go. It's no right or wrong choice. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta find a way to navigate your way through with whatever choice that you choose to make. Shit, it's free will. You get what I'm saying? Either you can live a life of righteousness, or you can live a life of sin. However, shit. But patience is a virtue, so you got to realize that in order to be in a peaceful place in life, you got to let go of desperations. Your needs and wants. Like, you can say, oh, I want this, or I need this. But when you really think about it, does your want really turn into a need? Is it really a necessity? Is it really something that you got to have? Being able to deal with the temptations and shit to see which side you actually fit on. Do you is you one of them type of people, time they flash something in your face, you just I got to have it. Yeah, I got to have it. Or you can realize that shit, when you in a situation, shit, either you go fix the situation or walk away from it. What's going to work for you to be able to get where you need to be to this tender love connection that you want? Shit, you got to be able to open your heart up as well as your mind, because shit, your heart could be open, but if you ain't thinking right, then how can you help yourself? How can you help someone else? Being able to open up your mind to limited thinking or self-doubt, knowing that you worthy of the deepest kind of love. Shit, woman holding the heart at the bottom of the deck. You gotta realize that you worthy of the deepest kind of love, regardless of what's going on around you. I mean, shit, that don't mean you got the your job is not to fit in. That basically your job, you don't come in this world to fit in. You come in this world to stand out. You come in this world to be different. So if you coming in this world to be different, that means when you on that side that everybody else ain't on, say you on the side and you choosing to do right, choosing to change things with habits and addictions that you had, but then you still have the illusions. Like when you healing from something, you always gonna have those commitment testers where God want to see how committed you is to what you saying. You get what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, like, okay, if you trying to heal from something, you done spoke with higher power or whatever the case is, this is what you trying to do. You probably been praying, trying to make some change in your life or whatever. So when God give you that change, you got to realize that, okay, it's a test, because they want to see test your loyalty. You get what I'm saying? Is you about what you really talking about? Is you really trying to change? Is you trying to really be on this path of righteousness or whatever the case is? Is you listening to your intuition? Is you listening to your spirit guides? Do you hear me when I'm talking to you? You get what I'm saying? Versus you being on the outside and you having fun and you trying to be in control of a situation versus thinking you in control, or somebody thinking you crazy and you thinking they crazy because they think you crazy. Like just being in the phase, I would rather be on the side where I remember when I almost lost my mind, because at the end of the day, if I remember when I almost lost my mind, it's because okay, I was at a point where I was down at my low, but then shit, we fall down, but we get up because shit, if you could sit here and tell somebody that's a testimony, that's a verbally you explaining to somebody else a lesson or experience that you had in life, basically saying that okay, shit, I remember when I was in this position. I remember when I was young and just like you, but I'm realizing that I'm not young, I'm not a kid anymore. Like the sexual issues and all the women and all the drinks, drugs, alcohol, party, whatever, like all that shit was fun when I was young, but shit, I ain't no kid no more. And it's some people that's in their adult lives that shit, they having a hard time understanding that shit. They have all the women, and all kind of shit, fast cars, clothes, or men, or whatever the case may be, and they so used to living that type of life. It's easier there. It's easier there. So you gonna be the person that's gonna go to a situation because it's easier, or shit, life is not truly conquered without challenges. So that means if you living in life and ain't no challenges, what have you learned? What wisdom and knowledge have you gained? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic party you seek. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith and trust. So you could be in a situation where you probably met someone and this could probably be the one, but the situation is calling for trust. That don't mean you could have spiritually met this person, you have spiritual connections before you have actual 3D connections. So that means as you do the work with yourself, like healing yourself and doing what it is that you need to do, getting on track or whatever the case may be. Spiritually, you could already have a spiritual family in the next dimension and already be married with your kids. It's just coming into the 3D. So that means if the person already carried the child in the womb and all that shit, you already have your spiritual children. You already got your spiritual husband, your spiritual wife, or whatever the case is. And that shit comes to the 3D, but you can't get it until you do the work. So that means once the baby come, well, the wife and the husband got to come first, of course. However, y'all meet in divine timing or whatever the case may be, because if you going through phases and you getting yourself right, the only way you're gonna be able to call in your soulmate is to be able to listen to the positive affirmations and do the work. So physically doing what it is you need to do to heal yourself. So if it is a phase where you remember back then, you get what I'm saying? So when you moving forward and you meet a person and you don't put your past behind you, you already met the person that you seek. You got to take time to be able to trust a person. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't just be looking at the fact like I remember when I was dating somebody and I nearly lost my mind and all this shit went down or whatever the case may be. You got to understand that when spirit sends somebody to you, shit, that mean that they ancestors been talking to your ancestors and shit. They found out like that's like the date app. They found out y'all was a perfect match. Shit, wedding. This situation involves marriage. So you already met a person, and this could be the one. But you just gotta trust the fact that okay, yeah, it's gonna take time. You got to get to know this person. Shit, we got to be able to open up to each other. Shit, I got to know about their past. They got to know about my past, and shit, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So, in order for you to get a strong magnetic attraction to be able to get to this marriage phase, you got to have trust. You got to be friends. You got to learn one another, open up, and all kind of shit. So, it's a lot of stuff that have to be done in order for you to get to the place, where you need to be. Let's see. Get y'all some food for thought out here. They always do that. Windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. So some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So you gotta understand, you gotta be open to increase. So if you ain't open to receive nothing, that's why I was telling you, opening your heart and your mind, cause shit, you don't think your heart will shit down. Not literally, but it could be. Shit, some people go in shocks and have strokes and heart attacks all the time because they find out shit. But I'm saying this to say, you don't think that when your mind shut down, that emotionally your heart shut down as well. So that means you gotta be open to open your mind up to new things. In order, if you open your mind up to new things, that means you open to learn things in a different way. What's the scenario? Different scenarios. How a person want to be loved. You learn different ways of how you willing to be loved and all this other stuff. So just as much as you willing to open up and receive, you gotta be willing to put out the same amount. Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive actions, steps that you are being divinely guided to take to consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish. So that means shit, if you taking that, you can't just sit there and dream or pray about something. You got to take the actions and the steps. So that means as you take the steps that you need to take, shit, that abundance and all of that, it's gonna flourish. Shit, you gotta understand. You gotta plant seeds before any motherfucking thing grow. Can't let it grow without seeds or water or attention that it needs. Ask for what you need, so your needs can be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So you got to understand when you pray and ask for something, shit, Jesus on the main line, but he got these earth angels working. You get what I'm saying? To be able to send what it is that you need. That's like saying if you need bills paid or if you need something. I mean, when you get it from somebody, you don't think that's your prayer being answered. So it sounds like to me somebody need to start making a gratitude list because what it say, back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. And then the other song was like, I remember when I almost lost my mind. So you come into a phase that okay, you remembering all these things. So at the end of the day, now that you done came to a phase where you are awakened now, you know how shit works. So that means for you to be able to have a abundant life, you gotta be able to put some abundance out there. That means wisdom and knowledge. Uh Shit, tell your story. Like I said, everybody got a testimony. Everybody came from somewhere. You will be surprised how somebody else's life story can change somebody else's life. So just your story can be abundance. It doesn't have to always be material things. But if you're trying to do anything, you're gonna have to put the work in, and you gotta understand that you ain't gonna be able to do it by yourself. Like you're gonna need some help. You and your loved ones are safe. So you and your loved ones are safe. You have nothing to worry about. You and your loved ones are safe. Show the world the real you. So you protected. So all you gotta do is show the world the real you. Step out of your comfort zone. Sticking to the familiar. Wasn't I telling y'all about sticking to the familiar? Step out of your comfort zone. Try something new. Because if you try something new and you're willing to learn something new, you never know how your life could change. Emotions are running high. So even though you might feel like it's easier to get something another way, um, changing the strategy won't hurt nothing. A fiery climax approach. Have faith in your dreams. So regardless of what's going on, you need to have faith in your dreams. So whatever you trying to do, come from change about yourself, whether addictions or whatever the case may be. Shit, you ain't crazy for it's funny because it's coming to me now. Like it's a they think you crazy. You think somebody think you crazy, and you think they crazy because they think you crazy. But see, when you awaken, people gonna think you crazy because you looking at shit logically. When you not awakened, you don't. So shit, motherfuckers is gonna think you crazy when you ain't doing the same shit they doing. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So somebody could be thinking of you at this very moment and they want to say they love you. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by doing what you think, dream, and imagine. Didn't I say being stuck in the phase where I remember when I almost lost my mind? Yeah, being able to have forgiveness, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surroundings by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So shit. Feel yourself being healed at this very moment. You get what I'm saying? When you can go through a phase in life and you can say, I remember shit, that's a testimony. That's a hell of a story. You making history, I ain't even know it. You get what I'm saying? So when you get to a phase in life and you could just say that like if you got kids or something, like I remember back then when I used to be just like y'all, you get what I'm saying? But shit, you saved me. Yeah, that you saved me, yeah. Higher power saved you. So out of all the shit that was going on, and between you having your awakening and you realizing that you weren't cut from the same cloth as everybody else, you realize that higher power saved you. So you just take that shit, word to the wise. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe that and they will manifest physically. Didn't I just tell y'all that you already have the person that you want in the 5D, but you have to do the work for it to come down to the 3D? Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. In spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. All right, y'all. But if you like the video, please like the video. If you have yet to subscribe to this channel, please do. If you have any comments, please drop them. Share with your friends. But shit, the kid ain't got no social media. So if you got some social media, share this shit. Y'all share this shit.